Hey everyone, how's it going? So before this video gets started, if you want to sign up for Play Octopus and get your tablet for free, if you're an Uber and a Lyft driver and you want to start making $100 extra per month, use our code RideshareHub. I'll put the link in the description down below. You can get your free tablet. It looks like this and your passengers can play games on it. And you as a driver make an extra $100 per month up to. So again, if you want to sign up, use our code RideshareHub. It's going to be linked in the description down below. All right, now let's get into the video. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. So today I'm doing my Uber and a Lyft car setup. I know I've done this before in the past, maybe about a year ago, but I wanted to just give you guys an update because I have updated my setup and I wanted to just explain a few things for you guys, for a lot of new drivers and even older drivers to more experienced drivers, to rethink your car setup process. I would find it so fascinating to see what another driver has as their car setup. So yes, I love watching Uber car review videos, because it always gives me ideas. So maybe you think you have the best car setup, maybe you do, but maybe you can learn a thing from me, learn a thing or two from me, because my Uber and Lyft car setup is totally different. Right off the bat, here's my car. I'm gonna just do a quick walk around just so you guys know. This is a 2011 Ford Escape. I have my Uber sticker here, there's my Lyft sticker, and there's my Play Octopus sticker. You might be thinking, oh, I thought this guy doesn't drive for Uber or Lyft. I see all these old people making videos about him on the internet saying that he doesn't drive for Uber or for Lyft. Well, those people just, I don't know, they have nothing better to do, and they probably think that since this channel is, you know, blowing up and getting hella clout, that you know, I don't know, maybe they want some clout too. So it's okay, I totally don't mind if people make videos about me. Most of them are fake. A lot of them think I buy subscribers too, which I don't know why I would do that, and I'm pretty sure YouTube would ban your channel if you did that. But anyways, I know some people do that, but I don't. Anyways, here's the car tour setup video, really cool, or the walk around. But yeah, that's the car. So right off the bat, this car, I bought this car in 2016 or 2017. So I've had the car for about 3 years now. This has been my main car. I did buy a Tesla at one point. Hated it. So I don't have that anymore. And I've been in the process of renting out new cars. But in terms of Uber and for Lyft, for personal cars. But in terms of Uber for Lyft, this is the car I got. I bought this car for $5 grand. It had 101,000 miles on it. And I bought it from a family friend. Well, it's a friend. Her name's Emily. Shout out to Emily. She was getting a new car. This was her old car, and her dad was gonna buy her a new car, right? Great dad, great father. But they were gonna give away this car to like a family member, and I was like, oh, well, I have a 2008 Hyundai Accent with a huge dent, no air conditioning, and it got 185,000 miles on it. I could use a new car. And he goes, okay, you know what? Well, instead of giving it to you, I'll basically give it to you for a really good deal. So he sold me this car for $5 grand, and it was valued at around $10,000 or $11,000 at the time. I mean, he could probably easily sold it for like $9,000 easy. He probably, if he waited, probably could have gotten up to 12 with it. So I got a killer deal, and he just took it to Ford. Before he sold it to me, he took it to Ford and had them redo a bunch of stuff. So when you pop open the hood, there's a ton of new stuff in there. New tires, brand new air conditioning, because the air conditioning was broken and he didn't want to sell it to me with broken air conditioning, obviously. So yeah, I got brand new AC in there. It was just like, I don't know, it was a killer deal. But anyways, I want to say, when you're buying a car for Uber or for Lyft, you want to buy a cheap effing car. I can't cuss on here. You want to buy a freaking cheap car. The last thing you want to do is buy a brand new car for Uber or for Lyft and drive a, I don't know, a 2020 Honda Civic or something, and that car's gonna be, you know, you're taking that car off the lot, you're probably going into a $30,000 debt with that, and you know, as soon as you rack up 50,000 miles your first year driving Uber, because you will, you're gonna put on a lot of miles on your car. That car's only gonna be valued at 17, you know? You just lost 13 grand in car depreciation. So right off the bat, guys, you can see there it's dirty. It's dirty as heck. I don't really clean the outside too much. I don't cosmetically on the outside, and this is a secret, which I want to save it for another video. I really do want to talk about this concept in another video, which I will in more depth. But right off the bat, what you kind of want to do is have your passers, you don't want to give them great expectation while picking them up. I know it sounds weird, but you don't want to have your car overly polished, waxed. You don't want your car set up to be too amazing, because that way they're gonna have a great expectation and they're not gonna tip you. What do I mean by that? You want to have your car a little bit dirty so that when they get in, when they're walking up, they go, oh yeah, cool, whatever, just another normal ride. And then what you want to do, have the inside of your car super clean, have it smell nice, and drive super safely. I can't stress this enough, drive safe, that leads to more tips. I'll have to talk about that concept in another video about the whole expectation thing. Like, the last thing you want to do is handing them tons of water, snacks, and everything and goodies. They're not going to tip you. They really won't, because they're like, oh, this guy's trying way too hard to get a tip. But what you want to do is have it be a natural tip, where they get in, they go, oh yeah, whatever, normal guy. And another thing, I used to do guitar playing, busking. I used to play music, and I would purposely not dress very nice. I know it sounds weird, like I'm kind of manipulating people, but I wouldn't show up in I wouldn't show up in Gucci, you know, I would show up in flip-flops and jeans, or my beach shorts, because I would play at the beach. And I put a couple 20s in there, and I wouldn't say I would pretend to be poor or anything, but, you know, show them that I need the money. You know, you don't want to drive a brand new car, because if you pick somebody up in a brand new car, you go, oh, this guy probably has money, he's a doctor, he's probably just doing this on the side. You want to drive like a super cheap car. I know when I got picked up by a girl, she had a 2006 Hyundai Accent. Still had the manual windows, and I was thinking, you know what, this girl probably needs the money, so I left her a $20 tip. But when I get picked up by you know, 2019 Honda Accord, and I'm like, oh, this car is super nice, this guy probably, I don't know, it's just mindset. I'm thinking in my head, oh, this guy probably doesn't need the money, I'll probably just leave him a $1 or $2 tip. So that could be the difference. Let's get into the setup now. So again, these are my stickers, Uber stickers, Lyft stickers. This is Play Octopus when you get your tablet. Also, you might get a free t-shirt. I got my free t-shirt when I signed up at the launch party, so I'm sure if you ask Play Octopus, they might give you a free t-shirt as well. So just going inside the car, I'm going to show you what I have. First off, right off the bat, this is my interior. Again, not super clean. I got little stains. Does that matter? No, not really. What do I have in here? I have snacks. Oh, it's hard to film with one hand. Snacks. You want to have snacks when you drive. You do not want to be, the last thing you want to do is stop at McDonald's, stop at In-N-Out, and spend $10 on a meal. You want to bring snack. You want to cook at home. I'm very, very frugal. I hate spending money. Literally, I hate spending $2 for coffee, $5 for coffee. And what I do to suppress my hunger while I drive is chew gum. I chew gum all the time while I drive. I don't know what it does, but it helps me. It helps the day fly by. I don't know what it is, but when I drive with gum, I'm just like chewing. And I guess maybe I have an oral fixation thing. But yeah, you want to have snacks. These are just from Trader Joe's. I think this was like $8 or $9. It's a huge raw bag. It's bigger than my head, guys. This is big. Huge bag of raw roasted and unsalted. You don't want any salty. You don't want to have too much salt because it makes you dehydrated, right? You want to have that energy, so don't get the salted ones. I know they're better but tasting, but yeah. Obviously have my car mount here. I mean, guys, even you can see here, this is like from when my friends and I were in my car just doodling. Like, the car doesn't need to be spick and span. This is my mount here. I love it. This is great. MPOW. I got this on Amazon for like 10 bucks or something, maybe even less. Oh, maybe that's why it was only 10 bucks. But no, this is great. This is more than enough. Bro, I can't even set this up. Oh. Yeah, this thing here, again, this is all you really need. Something cheap, just so you can follow the GPS. You can't, you know, have your phone on your lap while you drive. I have my phone charger here that I use. This is also for radio, for Bluetooth. Also, I can just show you guys with the, what's it called? With having a cheap car. You don't need a car with 0 miles on it, 10,000 miles on it. My car, 130,000 miles on it. 130, almost 131,000 miles on it. Again, this car's probably only valued at 5,000 bucks. So even though I'm gonna drive probably 30,000 miles this year with Uber and Lyft, because I'm a part-timer, you know, I'm not racking up 80,000 miles like some of those people, full-time drivers. My car's not gonna drop in value too much at all. I do have air fresheners. This is like a cheap one from Walmart. It is expired, like it doesn't smell strong at all. It's a cheap one. So it's expired. So what does that mean? They want you to throw it out and get a new one. I just keep it so it's very, very soft smell. Vanilla cupcake. Obviously I have waters for my passengers. I do Evian. I know that I personally don't drink water under, you know, 7 pH. This is 7.2 pH. You know, you shouldn't be drinking tap water, especially if you live in California, because it's very, very acidic. So whatever I drink, I want to offer that to my passengers as well. Definitely make sure they're unopened. Don't want to have any opened waters. I always have at least two, just in case somebody, you know, is really thirsty. And then for myself, I have vitamin water too. Another thing I do have is this charcoal bag here. This is a must. What is this? It's an odor eliminator and air purifier. So when you have smelly people, I know I get people who freaking smell like marijuana, who smell like smoke cigarettes, who smell like BO after the gym, people wearing tons of perfume, people smelling like poop. I know it's disgusting, but you'd be surprised if you're not a driver. If you are a driver, you know what I'm talking about. Throwing up. Maybe they don't throw up in your car, maybe they threw up before you picked them up and they get in and it smells. You want to have something like this that you know, eliminates all those odors, and then the vanilla thing just to keep it nice. What else do I have in here? I have napkins. Of course I have napkins. I just picked these up from Starbucks. You know, I have a bunch in there. You don't need to go out and buy napkins. Next time you go to Starbucks, next time you go to Chipotle, get a bunch. I had a lady who was crying in my back seat one time. I've told that story before. She said, oh, do you have a tissue? I said, oh, I have a Chipotle napkin or Starbucks napkin. And she goes, oh, perfect, that's great. What else do I have in my car? In my back seat, I have the plate. Well, as you can see, I keep it really clean on the inside. A few crumbs here and there, nothing crazy. I have the Play Octopus tablet. What is this? It's a tablet the passengers can play games in, play and win cash prizes. I definitely keep the sign up so they can, you know, understand what's going on. I don't know if it's charged or, oh, where's my hand? That's gross. I just plugged it in. I think it died, so it should be charging up now. We already made videos on that. I'm not gonna get into Play Octopus right now, just because, yeah, basically I make extra money using that, and you can too. Use my referral code. Link in description. Obviously I have the stickers in here. I need to get new Lyft stickers. These ones are not. Actually, I did get some new ones pretty recently, but the adhesive, you can see even, it's kind of messing up my window here, but I need to get that cleaned. Trunk space, massive trunk space with this car. Again, coffee stain. I think I spilled coffee or something. Your car doesn't need to be spick and span completely. It doesn't need to be like super spotless. Your passengers won't really mind, won't really care. I have some scratches on here. As you can see, just, you know, little dings here and there. Nothing crazy, but at the same time, it's not spotless, and that really doesn't matter, guys. Like, the last thing you want to do is spend, you know, 20-30 bucks a day on a car wash, 20-30 bucks a week on a car wash. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Honestly, I think that's it with my car review. That's what I use. That's my Uber and Lyft car setup. Comment down below, what is your Uber and Lyft car setup? I want to know what kind of car you drive for Uber, for Lyft. I'm genuinely curious, and let me know, what do you use? What are your passengers like? You know, I'm curious. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. I will talk to y'all soon. Later, guys. Peace.